Hi folks, I am Adina Levy. I am Neurodivergent Business Coaching and Consulting, and I want to take you behind the scenes, come on over, to show you what you get inside the Neurodivergent Business Collective. I designed the Neurodivergent Business Collective to be your shortcut to creating an aligned, thriving business that fits your fabulous neurodivergent brain, because I live everything I teach day in, day out as an autistic ADHDer, multiple business owner. It's what I do. The Neurodivergent Business Collective is a safe space to be yourself, to be validated in the way that you exist, the way that you do business. And I really encourage people to find your own individualized way to make your business fit you. Fit your clients and customers, of course, but absolutely you need to make your business work the way that you need to work to thrive, to not live in burnout, to be your best self. Now, there's two main parts to it. There are resources and there is community. So let's have a look at both parts. Here's what you get when you register for the Neurodivergent Business Collective. We have resources, either a monthly webinar from me, recorded, not live, meaning you don't need to navigate time zones, calendars, anything like that. It also allows me to deliver this content at the time and in the pace that works for me. So I live what I teach. So you get the on-demand webinar, and in alternate months, you get a practical tutorial, something kind of like this, where I go behind the scenes and show you how to do something. All of these webinars and tutorials, they come directly from questions from members in the community. So I'm always receptive to, what do you need to learn about next? What are your gaps? Where are you feeling stuck? And that's where I head. So I'm really responsive to the community. We have regular guest speakers, and I also encourage members to become or to pitch themselves to me to be speakers in the Neurodivergent Business Collective, to share lived experience, stories, expertise as well. These are, by the way, paid opportunities. All of that lives in the Resource Hub, a growing library of really useful, flexible things that you can access at any time. You can look on any device, you've got phone, tablet, computer, wherever helps. You can watch videos. There's also a lot of other resources in there. Things like templates, special AI tools that I create for members to help you do things better, easier, in a way that's just going to ease your load. This is something I'm working on right now and might be available by the time you register. I'm developing an AI tool that is going to help you easily find what is your next step within the Resource Hub. So is it a video? Is it a guest speaker chat? Is it a template, a resource, something like that? So I've been working on that. I don't want to release it half-baked. The whole idea there is, as the Resource Hub grows, I don't want people feeling overwhelmed. I'm even going to show you what it looks like in there and some of the ways you can navigate it, so you can see how you can find just what you need. But I'm working on making that even easier. There is also a private podcast feed, so all the webinars and guest speaker chats, you can listen in your ears if you're a podcast listener. It's very easy for you to get registered on that and have it in your podcast app and queue up the ones that you want to listen to. Obviously, you don't get the visual element of the webinars and guest speaker chats then, but I know that for many people, that's a way that will help them actually access the content rather than go, I know I got to watch that webinar, but I won't get to it. So, made that easier for everybody. Members also get priority access to one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and other events as I put them out there with discounts and other things like that. So my Neurodivergent Business Collective members get the best offer and the first access. Let's have a look at our community offers. So the community part of the Neurodivergent Business Collective, for many members, this is the main thing that keeps them engaged, supported. I don't set your pathway. You get to choose that. You get to choose which parts of the membership you prefer to interact with, of course. I want you to make it fit you. So we have our group chat on Slack, and there are a number of channels. I'll pop over there in a moment and show you the different channels. They might change over time. And I really encourage members to come into the chat and share anything for feedback, feeling like stuck on something, needing help with a decision, sharing a win, sharing a challenge, and commiserating with others as well. It's really important, but it's a beautiful community, and it's incredible for me to see. Like, I'm in there often, but I love seeing the interaction between members as well, who support each other and give each other ideas and so on. So it's a beautiful space to be. Sometimes I run special kind of monthly events, like focus months. And for example, in June 2025, the focus is going to be on tiny marketing actions, which was a theme voted on by members. And that is sort of an opt-in additional kind of focus and boost where members can say, yeah, I want in on that. It might look like me sending a once a week email, and there's also feedback and accountability and support on a specific Slack channel for that focus month, so that people who've decided, yeah, I'm really going to dive deep into that particular topic, I can be there supporting, and we can all celebrate each other's progress as well. Let's have a little peep at our chat. Now, I've blanked all of that stuff out for the privacy of our current members, but you're very welcome to join and come in and check it out with us. You can see the different channels. So we've got the collective, which is our main channel. And then at the moment, we've got these additional channels. We've got AI antics, body doubling, email list land for those who are building and growing an email list, non-biz life and family, real talk. My hope for that is it's just a space to come and be real and vent about how it took 20 hours for someone to put their shoe on that morning and the shoelaces were wrong, or whatever we need to do to, be humans together. Podcast pod for anyone who has a podcast or is looking to start a podcast. Sell webinars and courses. I think that's self-explanatory. Team talk, what you sell and create. It's a space where I encourage you to share your links, share your marketing with others. There might be other people in the collective who also are keen to connect with what you do. They may be your ideal audience. Wins, small and big. And then I also open up a specific channel when we have a focus month. So those who opt into that focus can come in and do, that particular chat in that channel. These may change over time. And again, I'm very responsive to what members need. We also have our body double sessions. This is the only thing really that happened live in the Neurodivergent Business Collective. Obviously, completely optional. But every fortnight, I host a 2-hour body double session on Zoom. And any members who can come are welcome to pop in. We spend about 5 minutes at the start sharing what we're going to work on, about 5 minutes in the middle, seeing how we went, and, getting accountable, but also getting really real. Then we dive into another 55 minutes of work and come back together in those last 5 minutes to share where we're at. It's a really nice way to get human connection without too much intensity. You're very welcome to join in by speaking. You can type in chat, video on, video off, whatever is comfortable for you. And most of it is just to help us focus. Now, I love these. I benefit a lot from them. And I find members usually bring work that's either really big, chunky work. So, like a big project or a presentation or getting started on something that's been like a kind of a big rock for them, or small work. So kind of doing fiddly admin stuff. You can bring whatever you want to do in that time. But those are the two main kind of categories of what people find useful for that body double session. And finally, we have a member directory, so you can easily connect with other members to interview on your podcast or to connect with and get their services. You're very welcome to use the connections in that member directory. And that way you're supporting other neurodivergent business owners as well. And you get to list yourself in there so people can find you. Now, in the Neurodivergent Business Collective, you're going to find these topics. These are the 7 areas that I share, and everything is organized into these 7 areas. First of all, it starts with knowing yourself. So I help neurodivergent business owners understand who you are, what you need, what your values are, and therefore you can connect that with how you make your business fit to your life. That's our little blue bit over there. Then we work through some non-negotiables. In fact, most of this is non-linear. You can do it in any order, but the know yourself piece, really, really important to, start working on that early on. Non-negotiables are the things you just have to do in business. For example, have more money coming in than is going out overall. And I help you find neurodivergent friendly ways to do that and to learn about that. We talk about what you sell, what are the various range of offers that you sell and how do you price them. We talk about how to market your business in neurodivergent, uniquely you friendly ways. We talk about support, people and tools. And I lean in heavily to AI. I very wholeheartedly embrace AI, often as an accessibility tool, sometimes as a fun tool. I will just say it here. If you're curious about AI and you've either just got started and you don't really know the potential in your business and you're keen to learn more, this is the place for you. If you are very anti-AI, this is not the place for you. That's what you're going to get here. Not everything is AI, but I teach and I use AI quite a lot in how I help you help yourself do business in a neurodivergent friendly way. We've got lots of stuff in there about how you can get team and support, virtual assistants and so on, and grow your real life team as well, if that's the kind of business model that you're working towards. And I've got lots in there around daily business operations. How do you get the work done? How do you do what you need to do day to day? And finding ways that fit you to be, not necessarily productive in the traditional way, but to get your work done in a way that's going to fit you. Let's head behind the scenes now. I'm going to take you into our Kajabi platform, into the Resources Hub, and have a little look around. You can see what's in there, how you navigate it, and it's going to give you a pretty good idea about the kinds of things that are in the collective already and what you can expect into the future. So when you log into the Resource Hub, this is on the web-based platform, you have all the navigation over there where you can just click between the different categories of what I teach on. And that's where you'll find the webinars, the tools, the resources, templates, and so on. We've got a self-assessment tool right there. It's linked. It's so easy for anyone. You can come and do it and then redo it whenever you need to recalibrate what are your priorities in your business. And I've had really great feedback from members who find it very clarifying as they go through the self-assessment that I've designed. It helps them, recognize what is most important for them to be focusing on right now. I make it very easy to find all the links you need to submit a question, to access the community links, so the Slack link and so on. All of that, by the way, all the links you need are in every email I send about the Neurodivergent Business Collective, just to make it really easy for you to find where you need to go. I'm always updating when there's new stuff. I'm updating the what's new here section. You'll be able to easily go there and go and see what haven't you checked out yet. Let me show you some of the ways you can navigate all of the resources that we have in there. If you have a feeling that you want a particular type of resource, you just head here. Let's say you're feeling like you want to do a worksheet. You go here and you tap that, and it's going to take you to all the worksheets. There they are, the worksheets and workbooks and that kind of thing. We'll go back to that front page. Now, let's say you realize you haven't been in for 2 months, then you're going to go here and see what's new, and you can go month by month what was uploaded in each month. So you tap on April 2025 and you see what was new in April 2025. All right, there they are. There are the new resources. Obviously, there is search as well. And you can navigate by section. So you know, okay, I need to figure out what am I selling? What are the offers that I'm selling? Right, there's a webinar. I'm going to watch that. Or, oh, there's a different kind of webinar. I'm going to watch that. You can also get to those categories from here, down the bottom of the page. And then you can see what is in each category. All of the guest speaker chats are housed together in one folder. That might change because it's getting a little bit big. So I might also kind of pop them into the specific categories that they relate to. Watch this space. Things change around, like I said, based on member feedback. One of the coolest things about this platform is this favorite resources tab. So you can head in there and go, yeah, I really need that thing, but I can't do it right now. On any particular webinar or resource or whatever it is, you can just star it at the top there. And that's going to land in your favorites tab. You can unstar them if you've done them. And that's going to help you keep organized and go, yeah, I'm going to come back to that video. There's also the community side of things, and that's where you go for a kind of refresher on all of these links. But again, these links appear in all your emails and everything. So I help you find how to access our Slack chat, how to book in body double sessions, and PS, when you go to book them in, they will appear in your time zone. So you don't have to do maths and figure out, oh gosh, this, Australian person, what's my time zone, what's hers? No. You just go and it will show you your time zone so you can easily book in the ones that you think you might attend. And then at least you'll get the Zoom link each time, and then you turn up if you can, and if you can't, that's okay, no worries, it goes on anyway. And the member directory as well is linked in there so you can easily find people, you can add yourself. I would be so delighted to welcome you into the Neurodivergent Business Collective. I hope that you have found this a helpful overview to see what's behind the scenes. If you have any more questions to help you decide if this is the right thing for you, do let me know, and I'm here to support you. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you soon.